Whew. There's a game in here. Can you detect it, please? There you go. Good morning, everybody. I am in a hole. Alright. Yay. Things look calmer here. How's everybody doing? But good morning, everybody. I'm Old Man Sugarheart. Today we are playing Vintage Story. This is a giant pit full of animals. There's a couple of females in there. There's food to eat. Oh, we go for like a small little walk. They'll eat all that food, and then nothing will happen. My goal is basically let them vibe by themselves for a little bit. Feed them as much as I can, and hopefully they'll have a baby. And honestly, I can't think of a way to get the baby out of there other than to violently murder everybody but the baby. And then I just dropped the reed basket trap in there. Think that works? Can I just collect the kid otherwise? Oh, but we're being a little more aggressive in our kid trapping now. No more just like leave something out there and hope for the best. What are we doing? Did you eat all that food while I turned around for a second? You sure did. Are we peeking there? Is that a kid they're burying? Nope. Alright. Go for another walk. It's something we could do while we wait. I was going to suggest fishing. Fishing's not a thing we've done. Steak. There's a worm grunting stick. Have you ever worm grunted before? Take a stick, you put it in your offhand here. Have I figured this out yet? Hang on. Worm grunting stick. Hold control, right mouse on bare patches of soil. Because it's fertile, isn't it? Or the ground is frozen, worms can't come out. Okay, okay. It was worth a try. You know, just something to do while the goats eat all the food. Pretend I don't exist. Alright, we gotta peek very carefully over the edge. They will try to eat me. I don't see any babies down there. It sounds like there's a baby goat in there. But yeah, I haven't done anything super complicated. I dug a hole, put a trough in there, and like 1,000 goats just like stumbled right into it. Part B of the plan is a little less clear, but I've got all the goats in a hole. I don't know. I don't think I can get them home. Unless I make them breed and like kidnap their babies. Like, it seems like the only way. As a quick resin check. I am a little shocked and horrified at how much they eat. Is this how much I'm gonna have to feed them at home? Maybe I'm not ready for a pet. Maybe my parents were right. Do you guys realize how much grass you've eaten? One of them's pregnant. Okay, so if they're pregnant, how long do you have to wait? H. Pregnant. You? Animal husbandry? Rearing livestock. Feed them will make them produce offspring and prevent them from losing weight during the winter. Most animals require only a breeding pair to be given enough food and time to reproduce. Okay, but like, how long? How long until you start cranking out the babes? And again, what do I do about it? Like, is this not a team effort? Like, part of me wants to let them out and they can just, like, give birth to the baby out here in the streets. Wish I had, like, binoculars to spy on them. Old man Windbreaker, how are you doing? I'm running out of dry grass. How you doing? Y'all fed? See if you were ready to mate. Part of me wonders if I just don't have the right combination of goats in there. I haven't been paying super close attention. Alright, so the other thing we can do is collect more grass. These guys are eating a lot more than I thought they would. I feel like I've fed them many, many full stacks of grass. Like, if every goat eats 10 portions, it's just like, dang. What up there? So, like, what's your deal? You're ready to mate? Maybe we chase you into the pit. Alright, I'm gonna chase you into the pit. Yar! I'm coming for you. Oh! chase me into the pit. No? I tried. Hello, goats. They're not eating the full thing anymore. Alright. We don't like freezing to death. So I come down here and I warm up a little bit. Come on now. Like, part of me thinks I should live down here until, like, the deed is completely done. Get up to a normal body temperature, please. I don't know why it doesn't consider this, like, room. I got a door. It feels pretty roomy to me. That's a normal body temperature. Okay. You know what? Give me that log back. Alright. Here I am up on my safety pole. Everybody stare at the goats. I do a quick Google here. Vintage story goat gestation period. Pregnancies last exactly 20 in-game days. I'm gonna live here for 20 days. Alright, I'll come back and check on you another time. In the meantime, go home. I collect some more grass. And just make sure you're fed every day, right? It's not a pleasant experience for the goats, I imagine. Probably shouldn't leave my crock pot there, but what you gonna do? This animal husbandry business is a nightmare. It probably is just way better to wait for spring and find naturally occurring goats, right? That's how the pros do it, I imagine. Where are you? Come on. I see you. You get back here. I got one more for you. Whew. In other news, I am going through leather like crazy. I've actually got like a full leather outfit on. All right. There you are. Been making lots of meat and vegetables. Kind of the basic stew I've got going on. Also trying to learn the science behind lard. That might be the thing that keeps us occupied while we try to science these goats. Got no health. There's just not enough reeds in the world, not over here. There's plenty of these little health sprouts. You can actually kind of tell where I've gone through here and collected most of them whenever I see a group of several or more. Like the forest, because I can keep collecting these silly things without a ton of effort. Went through a whole bronze shovel just getting through snow. Okay. Yeah. I died. I mean, that was fair. I can't see. The game does this sometimes. I don't know if I'm spawning in the ground or what. But occasionally when I die, I have to leave and come back. They look pretty well fed. See lots of bighorn rams. Lots of people ready to eat or ready to mate. I feel like I'm missing a major like a male of one of the species of goats I have in there. But I'm being pretty indiscriminate about like the goats I allow in there. And so I got what I've got, and that's just all I can do. Hey, it's almost February. Maybe things will warm up a little bit. My armor is not warm like bear hides. Maybe I should have saved this leather armor for the springtime. I mean, it almost feels like a waste of leather, you know? We're gonna go back to that bear. And now that we've got the drop on him, oh, he's in for it. We're out here doing bear things. Sorry. Always distracted by lots and lots of grass. So much. All right, the bear's out here. This forest is too thick. It is not a good place to fight a bear. Whew. Yeah, any further I would have backed into that tree. Then I would have been bear-paced. I don't know any like great uses for bones other than making bone meal. That might be a new cooking ingredient. But what can you do with bone meal? Is it just a replacement for flour? So I make bone porridge. I know I can use it to make gelatin. Is that a good use of bones either? I remember once, it was either a vegan or a vegetarian friend. I offered them a fruit snack and they reminded me they can't eat it. It was one of the most horrifying realizations. Like, oh yeah, fruit snacks are made of dead animal. That's brutal. It didn't have to be like that, but it do. All right. Got many, many stacks of grass. Getting dark. So I'd like health and medicine to be a consideration, right? Oh, hey, someone's here. See them in the menu. They are online. gotta be silver wolves, right? Yeah. And get rid of the evidence that I ever died. It's really easy to die in this game. Like, I did consider doing like a deathless run. Or like each bushmeat. It's gonna be ready for a while. Howdy. You alright there? I've got some stew. Fill up the bear hides. Store the fat. What else do I have? I've got grain. Anyway, good to see you. You are being very, very quiet. And that's fine. What am I doing? Stuffing pizza in your face. Well, I'm jealous. It's early for pizza. I probably shouldn't get rid of all those sticks. Give me like 10 to just sit on. Hang on to the fire starter, some of the firewood. I've got a shovel. Yeah, mostly pretty good. I'm one medium hide short of a full stack. Let me check on the leather. There's also this if you want to use it in my house. Oh, like the wardrobe? I saw that, but like, what is... Oh, okay, you piece together the whole thing? Oh, that is a massive wardrobe. I see what you're going for. I mean, I fully understand. I don't know, I guess we could like move it over to the corner here. So you are the bottom sections. And be like, boom, boom. You are the middle sections. Boom. Boom. That kind of looks like decent kitchen stuff. I mean, like the wood around it kind of clashes. Oh, you're chiseling that away. Okay, that looks nicer. Let's see, I've got compost cooking. We head back. Check on the leather. Weak tannin, okay. Like I've got leather just chilling out here. It's So I need 5 oak. And you know what? While I'm at it, give me a full stack of lime. And then the base checkup will be complete. Because I imagine the windmill has gone through another full stack of lime. Perfect. Now let me see. I don't have any gates. What would a gate be made out of? That's a goat. Sticks and boards. Okay. Not many boards. Just 2 here. You're sorry? What's going on? Do you want it? Sorry. There's also this. Oh, larch? I'm fine. Like, we're not in any kind of, like, huge building deficit here. How far open does this open? I think maybe I rearrange this bridge a little bit. I want to make sure, like, the goats don't escape. Given how much effort I'm putting into them. Here's what I'm thinking. Maybe I reimagine this bridge a little bit. Okay. Oh wait, no, that was actually what I wanted. Because I want to raise the level of this up a little bit. So I'm going to need some more shale stairs, which I think I have. Not many. But I do have. I do have clay and stones. I think this is the stair pattern. Get 12, just to be safe. Safe. I saw a shiver hanging out here. Not fully sure what they're doing. Howdy. destroy these fences. The general idea here is that I need to get the airlock a little higher up, because there's not a lot of room for activities, you know? Let's boost you guys out a little bit. I need a little dirt. We go. I've made this a little too difficult. Bugs! I mean, we did see that coming. Honestly, surprised it took that long. Oh, shoot, I'm going to need that, aren't I? It's alright, I'll fall off naturally very soon. Ooh, and maybe I won't need it. There we go. Little parkour. Scare the life out of myself. now the entire purpose, we can move this a little closer. There. And now I feel like we've got a little more room for activities. Whoops. I was trying to get the cobblestone. But hey, checking on my goats. That's a thing worth doing. How we doing, my goats? Still making babies. I get on my safety square. Alright, you're pregnant. You're pregnant. I saw another pregnant in there. You little... Alright, there are a lot of bighorns in there. Bighorns are pregnants. What about the mufflons? You tiny ones, the mufflons? Gotcha. I don't have any, like, man mufflons? You get some man mufflons in here. I think both the... I can't get a look on the Tackins. Tackins both seem to be women. So we do like a quick perimeter sweep. Look for a man mufflon. Or man tacklins. Tackins. I think we got all the goats in the neighborhood. All in all, pretty chill. Okay, we rearranged the staircase. How would my time be best spent now? So, to make cheese, you need barrels. Maybe I can build a cheese factory. We expand the kitchen. Seems like time well spent. We might also need cheese stacks. So, cheese making. Fill a barrel with milk, add pickled vegetables of any sort. So, pickling. How do I pickle an onion? Vinegar or brine? Brine is just salt and water, right? Okay. That can't be right. You can't pickle things in brine, can you? Like, you could kill a lot of bacteria, I think. But I thought the point of pickle brine or pickling is that bacteria was involved in the pickle making process. Yeast, yeah. And so, like, you got these good bacterias that, like, nibble on whatever vegetable. I don't know exactly what they do. Man, I gotta look at that episode of Magic School Bus again. Although it depends, though, on what type of fermenting. Just don't know enough microbiology to get in on this. I am freezing. It is very cold today. It was like negative 17 degrees Celsius a second ago. When I get back to the base, you can show me a thing in person. I do like things. Oh, is the thing the rock farming? Yes. I mean, we can. I'm just not... I'm not that concerned with efficiency. I am going through a lot of stone making cobblestone in general. Yeah. Show me the thing. For the sake of the internet, so that they can see what doing things efficiently looks like. But in general, what you're doing is you're making a three-dimensional plus, basically. I don't know what you would call that shape. Star? Something like. Here, let me cook exactly one log. Flour sounds about right. Yeah. Oh, I'm out of food here. I mean, I got all this meat. I should cook it. It's only fresh for 4 more days. A stack of firewood. Give it back. Did you just kidnap my cooking pot? Are you sure you didn't? Just blinked out of existence. Nope, there it is. That was my fault. Sorry, apparently I put a bowl there and it disappeared. There we go. You turn into real food. J'accuse. Alright. Want a grade 5 apology and my badge on your desk. You know I'm a loose cannon, but I get results. Whee! Oh, you have infinite drop, that's right. I surpassed a large section. Alright. Sorry, you got lots more friends. Alright. So you go on the inside. Alright, let me take a swing at, like, this guy here. So I go... Hop. And then I hit this middle one. Boom. Did I do it right? All the exposed middle ones. That'll get you more rocks than whatever it is I'm doing. Typically. Means on average you get 40% more durability out of your pickaxe. Alright. That's fun. Uh-oh. Joke's on them. I am without sin. Oop. Get rocked. Alright, I'm getting out of your death pit before I bleed out. But thank you for the rock science. Hey, how am I doing? I'm doing alright, Amelia. How are you doing? Oh, and 10 days. Good morning, 10 days. This is where the mob farm will be? That does make sense. As well as where we go for temporal storms. I prefer places where monsters aren't. I mean, it's like you built a bomb shelter and you're like, this is where we'll hide from nuclear bombs, and the shelter is filled with nuclear bombs. Monsters always spawn during temporal storms. At least make it a playing ground, as they can't hide behind walls. I mean, fair. I mean, you can farm them for things. I'm more concerned about cheese, sausage, and the like. I think I had a purpose. Trying to remember what that purpose was. Holes go down here. Some delicious bushmeat onion stew. Delightful. Take a bowl for the road. The dimensions on that kitchen, basically 3 by 3. So we go 1, 2, 3. One more. Basically, if I want to expand the kitchen, I need to build like down here. That seem correct? Is what I'm thinking of the things we need. I need a meat locker. Like another cellar, but just for meat. That's how I feel about that. But also like a cheese factory. Which I think is just a really, really cold room, right? Cold and dark. And also, if I'm going to make lard, which I should do fairly quickly, I'm going to need barrels for lard. Yeah. But also, I'm going to need a saucepan. I think that's the cheapest way. Another thing I could do is make a cauldron. I think a cooking guy will actually make these for me. Solder bars and plates. You also need a butter. When you say I need butter, there's peanut butter. Butter count? But you mean like butter. There's a lot of butterflies to go through here. Okay, let's say I have milk. With milk, I can turn you into pasteurized milk. That's lovely. I imagine the curdled milk you can turn into... Wait, you mix milk with pickled parsnips and you get curdled milk? Yes. Yogurt starter portion? And by curing it, I can make... What are you talking about? Okay. Well, what am I making? I mean, eventually I'm making cheese pie, but like, really, I just want to expand the kitchen further. Like, I want to make all the food. So like, au gratin compare, cold pasta, hot pasta, pilaf, salad, yogurt. Like, I want scrambled eggs. Like, I want to make all these things. Breaded food, candy, dumplings, fruit bars. Like, there's lots of things I can make. But, like, I know I'm going to need, like, a cheese cellar. I'm gonna need a meat locker. Those are the things I'm thinking of. You have the capacity, you can make a new kitchen? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, I need some more sandstone. And that'll be like the base. And I'm thinking to do that, I think I'm gonna need to like start building from like down here and connect to the bottom of this mess. Guess I could just take this ladder down a little bit. Are you thinking of building the new kitchen? Under the existing kitchen, I kind of want to like keep all the food stuff together because of this inconvenient bridge I've built here. Like, it feels like I need to build under it. Suppose I could build over it. Question is, like, where would it look the best? Well, maybe it's better to build it in another place? Yeah? Let me hop on up here. Get like a high up view. Can't climb up on that roof. I don't know. I could see needing to expand the farm. The goats eat as much grain as I think they might. I might need to build a separate flax only farm instead of having this here. I mean, there's no harm in like building a separate building like off to the side here. Or maybe just along the bridge. Build it here? When you say here, do you mean like here? Yeah. Well, part of me wants to make some kind of physics sense. Like this, like has a giant pillar here that keeps it supported. But if I can connect it to like the mountain there, that wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, thinking it through. I mean, if I build it across to there, and I can kind of stair step it along with this. And so like I can connect the bridge out to the side here. What shape of the kitchen do we need? Just thinking of how I'm going to split level the kitchen. I also just make it massive, move the kitchen portions out of this one, put it into the new one. All right, so if I'm going to do that, I need dirt. And by dirt, I mean soil. Here's my plan. We build these out as scaffolding. Oh, hey, kitty. You want to say hi to everybody? Come on. You got meow loud enough for everyone to hear. You're a good kitty, but if you're gonna get all up in my business, you gotta meow. That's the deal. He refuses. He doesn't want to bite either. Build another bridge on the other side and make the kitchen between them. All right, when you say build a bridge on the other side and make a kitchen between them. So like I'm gonna make kind of a floating cooking area in between here. Whoop. And you're saying like build another space over here. And make the kitchen between them. You do something like make the kitchen under the bridge. Unless you mean like that's the kitchen. But then what are these buildings? Like I could just make this like the meat locker and like cheese storage over on this side. Then have this be like a massive cooking prep area. I don't know. Do I need that much space? We'll figure it out. Okay. We'll just continue building the scaffolding out this way. Oops. All right, now I'm thinking cobblestone out here. I attach it to the rock wall. That's not cobblestone. Can't reach. There we go. Shuffle this dirt out of the way. There we go. And that will be like the width of the new building. Start building it out in this direction. We're going to split level it a little bit. Just a little bit. It doesn't need to be full on bridge height. Then we connect it over here. All right, it's coming together. We connect this all with oak floors. When we decide where we're going to put the whatchamacallit, like the cooking spot, then we can like break out the stone and such. And then on the other side is where we've got like food storage, right? So we make like a cross bridge that comes over here. And then we've got meat storage and cheese cellar, potentially. And then like this will just be like a basic everyday kitchen. Like we can still go there, we can make stew, we can make things, but this is like the food science laboratory where we make all sorts of wacky experiments. Okay. I'm feeling it. Speaking of food, I gotta remember to eat. All done? You've cleared out all the andesite rocks down there? Good job. I could get these oak planks. I think I want to use oak slabs. Oh, stop it. Don't bury me in these. What are you doing? You covered in stone. I don't want to be stone barfed. Oh, but can't just stone slab it everywhere. I see. Oh, and our rock storage is over there in the old forge area. Gotcha. I saw those massive crates. Let me make a bunch of these. 16. Never mind. That's not a bunch. Had some more just lying around. There we go. Not nearly enough to fill this out, but was thinking of how to like stair step that we could. Do you want the stairs internal to these or external? I think internal, but let's drop these planks here. Now I'll give a vision of what's in my mind in a second. Whoops. But yeah, so there's like two ways we can handle stairs here. You can be on the outside like this, going up, not bad. Or you can put them like that. I think I prefer like the inlet stairs, if that's what you would call that. I think for style points, that's where you go. Can't reach from here. Not sure I peeked at it, but the sheer amount of drifters you've been killing, you have been, like, I saw the chat scrolling with various bloody battles. I believe you've been doing work. Whoops. This is a handy tree. Okay, maybe not entirely handy. We need more oak blocks. You leaving, kitty? Bye, kitty. How much time does it take to build? It doesn't take too much time to build. It's collecting the materials that takes time. Like, each one of these cobblestones is eight sandstone stones and like a portion of red clay. And so it's taken quite a while to build this. Like this giant pillar here was like probably like the worst part. Oh, thank you for the follow, Wade. Or Miles Wade. Like it can be a little bit brutal. Of course, like where you're building matters a lot too. Like building these super unbalanced bridges and things is a significant amount of effort. Throwing that barn together took like no time at all because I just built it out of materials we had on hand. Glass takes a little time to make. We also have a decent amount of polished rock. Which maybe... like, I could make polished limestone for the kitchen floor in here, and it wouldn't be a bad call. Like, hardwood floors are easy to clean, but not as bad as, like, or not as good as smooth tile. You can try to hunt me down marble if you want. When you say hunt me down marble, hers in hot rock, host rock? It's like, it's just a thing that like appears sometimes. I mean, yeah, that would be cool. If you could find that, we can use it as countertop. Can you make stone table? Because if I could like make these wooden tables, but like out of marble, or is that like a thing you can do with chiseling? Yeah. I think that would be like a dream prep surface. Marble countertops. So you can't make like the marble things, but you can make it seem like it. Okay. I need to be able to put like pie crust on the surface. So, like, you could do that for sure, for sure. But can you, like, chisel a layer into the table? I really need to get the chisel mod. Okay, well, I'll consider making, like, the chisel mod, but the question still stands. Will this be a functional table? If I grab this pie crust. Not yet, but it will be. The answer, it can be, is a thing. If your game knowledge tracks potentially. Okay, so chisel. Couldn't find anything in the handbook. What kind of time do I have? I need to check on the goats. The goats need me. Try this. Okay. No luck. So your only real choice is to frame the outside. Can you chisel the table itself? No. Okay. I think we should not worry about it just yet. But I see what you're going for. You'll be back in a little while. Gotta finish working on an overlay. Hopefully the kitchen will be done by then too. I don't know that it will be. Because part of the cheese quest is finding and capturing live goats, which we've had mixed success with. I mean, I've got a big pit full of goats. I have to make sure they're fed. And I think at least 2 of them are pregnant. Maybe 3. I'm trying to think of like the number of goats I have in there. Like, I don't think I have a mouflon or a mufflon ram. I don't think I have a talking ram. And so while I got some females of those species ready to breed, like nobody's stumbled into the pit yet. So for the most part, it's going well. There's potential for more goats in there. It's also quite a journey to the goats. And while I'm stumbling around here, I'm thinking of like ideas for the kitchen. Now, I thought there was something when you were chiseling, like add materials to. So that you're not you press F while looking at a chiseled block. Gotcha. Okay. So I never specified what type of marble. Marble's super rare, right? All right. Let's see. Marble. It's pink marble, green marble, and white marble. Those like the only options. I mean, any of the marbles will work. I think white marble looks the best. Excuse me. I didn't mean to do this. I'm sorry, goat. I don't know how I fell into this pit. Here you are, my goats. You guys doing all right? I mean, like, I got a few preggers. But yeah, you see, we got the mouflons here. We've got like 6 lady mouflons. But no dude mouflons. For the bighorns, I think we have like 1 man bighorn. And that might be it. Come on, cook. I don't want to freeze down here. Whew. It's taking forever for my body heat to go up. I really don't understand how I'm so cold down here. Is this door not well insulated? Well, if you're cold outside, it takes a minute to heat back up, right? Well, like, for some reason, this room doesn't count as a room or a cellar. And I think it's this door. I think this door just sucks that much. Alright. How you doing, goats? We'll go for like a little brief walk and then we'll check on you again. See if we need to double up on the food. But they're very private goats. They like to eat privately. And we won't disturb them if we don't have to. Climb up here and we watch the sunrise. Keep an eye in the sky for wolves. They're looking pretty good. That's storm wind. Negative 20 degrees Celsius. Negative 20 degrees Celsius. That is insane. Like, these are like Siberian temperatures, aren't they? Alright. You guys seem to be doing okay. I'll come back some other day. Now, what else do I need? I think I need oak. More than anything else. We're talking about things I need to finish the kitchen. It's also somewhat important for making leather. Man, I'm already freezing? Like I said, it was negative 20 degrees Celsius. If you recall, green marble is the rarest. I mean, like, if you can get any marble, I will be happy. I mean, like, if we take a moment here, marble. Pink marble occurs in hot host rock. These things. There's lots of slate around. I haven't seen any phyllite. Green marble. Same things. Gotcha. So they all occur in the same place. So, like, you get what you get, right? Or so look at its polished variants, because I assume you want that. Okay, polished marble. I mean, it's very shiny. Yeah, that's what a countertop should look like. But I'm gonna have to do my research into like the chiseling sciences. Because I turned on that setting, all world chiseling or whatever. Are you oak or are you walnut? You're walnut. I think if we wanted oak, we have to head north. But like right now, we gotta get home. There's oak. But yeah, I turned on the all-world chiseling setting. So I think you can chisel into any material. I guess that's just any building material, right? As long as it's a cubic block. Okay. Man, I love you, oak. Like, that was one tree, so many logs. A little bit fell down here. That's a lot of brown coal. Have I seen how much redwood we have? I did steal some redwood. I wanted to give our barn roof like a little bit of a red tint. Because like we can't really paint the barn red. Can we dye like planks? I want like a traditional red plank barn, but I don't know if you can do that. Free to use as much of it as you like. Well, thank you. I figured you wouldn't mind, but like I also didn't want to go absolutely crazy and use it all. I did use your red shingle tiles. I don't know if that ended up looking good. It's like, here's how the roof looks. I've got like shingle almost as like a support here. You like it a lot? Oh, okay. I mean, I like the redwood like way better than I like the shingles. But it's not a bad looking barn. I kind of want to... I don't like how closely colored the door is to the planks above it. It kind of makes it look like it blend when I don't think it should. Maybe it would look better inverted, like redwood logs with something different. Hang on. Freezing. The saw blade locust killed you? That's just classic them. See, I'm almost up to a normal body temperature here in like no time. Alright, I need a saw. We got too much oak just hanging around here. There. Oh, let me get rid of the things. Got here. I stack these. Drop one more on there. We can go ahead and get you processed. Bones and horns I don't need to walk around with. And honestly, I don't need to walk around with this saw anymore either, I don't think. I will, just in case. Let's check on leather things. $4.5 days more on there. There we go. I mean, we got like leather in basically every single stage almost. All this snow is going to warp my hardwood floors. I'm trying to think. The best entryway here. Like, I think I got connected straight ahead here. Shoot. Got too much wood. You found some? What, down in like the andesite pit? That can't be right. Nope, near the spawn. Okay. I'm looking for your icon. If you're too far away, I guess I don't see you. It's in some mountains. It isn't anywhere remotely near spawn. I've done a decent amount of exploring myself. Found some chalk up here. So our river, west of our river, there's this lake thing. Oh, like this inlet here, the fjord. There's some mountains west of it. Okay, so over here is where you're finding coral. Or not coral, marble. Wow, that was quite a journey. Alright. Let me dump these things for now. What kind of rocks do I got? How about some polished limestone? It's like an outer area around the base here. Like, I don't think this is a bad look at all. Okay, now we go back to like the oak logs. Get a couple of boards. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. My alarm going off telling me I need to get the kids to school. How much do I want? Marble? We don't need that much. Like, try to get full rocks if you can. But, like, probably less than you were planning on getting. You found 12. So how many blocks do you want as you've got 12 so far? Like, I honestly don't know. Okay, so let's say we lined up marble all along like the back counter here. It'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 6 would be fine. And so if 6 is what I think we need, like a healthy thing to do would be to like double it. And so 12 is honestly probably ideal. Okay, here's a crazy plan. I need an axe. Just take the flint axe for now. We build the garden, or the house into the garden. This does mean we'll have like this little ridge here to work with. Honestly, this could be marble too. Like marble countertops along the wall here, marble countertops down here. So Is 24 a possibility on marble? The Broken, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. We are building a food science lab. So like the floors will be kind of split level, but like in some parts I think the ceiling will be raised. The interior design is going crazy. All right, we need more oak. Doing good. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Oh, hey there. Back off. I need more oak. But yeah, for the most part, we're just chilling. We're building an impressive kitchen. I gotta decide on like what kind of roof I want here. I think I've got a decent amount of larch. Also, like the redwood roofs look really good. Think of how big this ceiling's gonna look. But it's pretty chill. This is our home. It's built into like these giant rock bridges, naturally occurring. So we're way above the river. I'll show you the best view from like my house. So we run through our storage here, into our secret tunnels. Bounce on the bed a little bit. But yeah, so there were these naturally occurring rock tunnels, and we built under them. Above the river, I've got a lovely view. And yeah, there's about like 3 rock bridges. I'll take you on a tour over the bridges. Base looks sick AF. I know, right? And it's getting bigger all the time. This is an open server too. Anyone can join and like build their house. This is the barn we just built. We need to find goats to put in it. This is their little enclosure. We gave them a little viewport too. I'm hoping they hang out here and we can just like look at our goats in our little goat aquarium. Let me out. All right. Let's see. There's our well. This is our hanging garden. There's not like a ton of growing room up there, but it's enough to get us through the winter. There's a lovely pillar up there, so it doesn't look like it's magically floating. Here's the tanning area. And over here, we've got our forge. I'm very proud of like one feature in particular here. So we've got like a built-in waterfall. And so like while we're forging, we can fill this little pool up and we can throw hot stuff in there and it cools down. And you just like shut off the waterfall, pick up the stuff. Or you can just have it as a permanently running water feature. I've got a very mild windmill here, cranking out lime. But yeah, the base is coming along very nicely, I think. It's getting bigger and bigger. Other things I need a meat locker. And I need... What is the other thing I need? You found a chandelier. Oh, it's lovely. Honestly, I kind of like it right there. Like maybe centralized a little bit. Dangle it over here. Oh. So let's see. Center it with the door. Then I've got candles. Like that's a pretty good look. Maybe it's too far. Back it up just one tile. If we add 2 more, it reaches maximum brightness. 2 more candles?
Thanks, Granddad.
Yeah, would look nice. Hey, thank you for the follow. Is this my first year? This is the second winter. And so we're coming up on the second year. We started building this part of the base towards the end of the first year. So like after a year, this is about how much base you can have. Or at least if you work at my pace. Which is admittedly not the fastest pace. Like, if you want to work quickly, you need a cracked out goblin like this. Don't I have to head off? Yeah, about like 12 minutes ago. Nice, sorry to raid and run. Gotta pass out at 6:48 a.m. and you just did a 10-hour stream. Yeah. Yep. I gotta get the kids to summer school myself. It is 6:40 a.m. and I've got to start the day. A little jealous of the going to bed right now. If I could sleep through the summer, I mostly would. Alright. Let's find someone to raid. As is tradition, you just kind of toss around in Vintage Story. Now this lady looks like she's got a real red barn. Let's raid her. Unable to raid Jenislab. Why can't I raid Jenislab? Okay, I guess we try somebody else. Need somebody with a cool base. I mean, I'd like to raid somebody with a cool base. Alright, I'm gonna raid Pascal M down. Let's calm down. Is that a math reference? Alright, but it looks like we can raid her. It looks like she is just getting started. Alright, have a great day, everybody. I'll be on again tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye.